Okay, so you've had kids, you're working 3 days a week. Is this where the light bulb goes off and you think, I should start investing? Or
Yeah. Well, back when I was about 24, I started buying shares.
Okay.
I did buy some TAB shares because I noticed when I went past the TAB on my way to work would just be absolutely packed with people, and I always thought to myself, if they're that business lists, I would like to buy some shares in that business. That looks really, really busy. So I did buy shares in the IPO of TAB when they listed. That was my first share purchase was when I was 24.
Right. And
so even when I had my business, I was sort of very much into investing, and also in my 20s too, I read a book when I was probably about 24, around the same time. I read a book by Jan Summers. She was an ex-maths teacher out of Queensland, and she wrote a whole lot of books on residential property investing. So I was quite inspired by her book about buying a property and renting it out. So I bought a flat in Abbotsford for $74,000, a two-bedroom flat, and it was negative geared for about 6 months, and then it was positively geared. So just from being inspired by that book, because she really outlined all the steps, buy a property that's near a train station, that's got good public transport. She had a whole list of what to look out for in these residential properties that you would rent out. So
you're well on the way to investing.
Yeah. So I ended up buying a house in Thornbury that was on a corner. She said, buy on a corner, It was an interesting house too because it had a self-contained bungalow in the back garden. So we put up a fence in between the bungalow and the house and rented them separately. So got really good rent from doing that. And also I bought the office that I used to run my training courses from. So,
Okay, so
in Brunswick East,
You've accumulated a decent property portfolio then.
I mean, they were cheap back then.
Yeah, back then it's a little bit different now.